Speaking of money, too many of you at home didn't put bets on the Premier League predictions from this panel at the beginning of the season. We've decided...
Name names.
We've decided to go back and revisit some of your Premier League predictions. You got the champion right.
I hope you didn't listen to me. I got it right.
You had Manchester United ahead of Liverpool, and you weren't the only one.
So hold on a second. There are different levels of importance in these so-called predictions, right?
Okay.
And all the important ones I got correct. I got the champion, I got the top scorer, and I got the player of the year. So if you're going to start giving me stick for getting third, fourth and fifth wrong, then fire away, please.
A Premier League player of the year, Kevin De Bruyne. Player of the year, Mohamed Salah.
Well, the player of the year is subjective, isn't it? Because your team that wins the league positions are the league positions on merit. The player of the year is a vote, I believe. Anyway,
Craig.
Again, I'm with Stevie. I got it right. Because who wants to know who finished second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth? So I got it. Man City. I thought Liverpool. I was unsure in Liverpool only because of all the injuries last year, and I would never, in a month of Sundays, thought Man United would have been as garbage as they were. They shouldn't have been. I mean, it was quite a disgrace, their performances last year. And I've got a bit of sellotape over the bottom too. I can't see them, so...
Hey, keep the sellotape there.
Yeah, keep the sellotape there. Romelu Lukaku was your top scorer. Player of the year, Ruben Dias. But we want to go back to the Romelu Lukaku.
Romelu Lukaku was flying till Thomas Tuchel threw a load of gasoline on the fire around Christmas. And Ruben Dias, up until his injury, was fantastic. So I'm happy with that.
All right, let's see Jules, because Jules did not get the champion of England right in his prediction.
Did he get anything right?
Jules, you went for Chelsea.
He got nothing right. He got zero.
No, Arsenal in fifth. Arsenal in fifth. I'm the only one.
I take it all back.
Top scorer Lukaku, player of the year Lukaku. What went wrong, Jules, with your predictions?
I'll tell you what went wrong. Lukaku went wrong. I mean, I got so excited, and I really thought, and I was not the only one, we thought they could compete with Liverpool and City, well, City especially. But little I knew that it was going to be the most dysfunctional relationship ever between a manager and a striker worth £105 million. It was ridiculous the way, as Craig mentioned, the way it all went pear-shaped pretty quickly. And it looked great on paper after the signing, but of course, the season showed that it was a car crash. So that got me.
Well, don't worry, Jules. You weren't the only one who went for Chelsea as champions. Ian Dark, you also
Who's that on the right?
As your champions, looking mighty fine there in your photograph. And you had Lukaku as your top scorer.
Yeah, well, I always say the same thing. These predictions are there to make fools of us. And I think looking at that list, I probably have been made a bit of a fool. I would say this. Chelsea looked like they were going to be champions. They were top of the table on December the 4th, and then it all seemed to fall apart a little bit. But Lukaku, well, I've never said no comment in my life, but I think I'm going to now.
I tell you what, though, I feel as though I'm letting you off a little bit with United.
I got 3 right.
No, that's fine.
Nobody got close to me.
Okay, they were right. Why did you pick United ahead of Liverpool?
Because Craig's just said it.
That's
Liverpool's injuries.
Why did you do that?
Liverpool's injuries, you couldn't bet on them. You couldn't bet on them. Matip couldn't stay in. Like, Matip was fantastic this year. He couldn't play 2 games in a row last year. Gomez did his Achilles. So we didn't know what we had. I mean, seriously, all the problems they had. We said at the time that they had such a small squad as well. I mean, there was so many things wrong. And then, of course, Man United go out and make some signings. And then you think they can't be any worse, which everybody thought. And, of course, they were. So, well, absolutely not. The rationale behind the decisions, I thought, were pretty good. And as I said, I got 3 correct.
Yep. Yours actually were
Nobody's close to me.
No, they weren't.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.